Yo, 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 Dave, what's good, bro? What's poppin'? I can't hear you, Dave. There you go.
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
I, I'm chilling, man. I know I got a slight. I know before y'all say it, I got a slight delay on my joint. I could try to fix it, but I'm not. So I got a slight. I know I'm slightly delayed on my screen, so it's cool. Just relax. We good. Um, but Dave, what's poppin', bro? What's good, man? It's a good weekend for you.
I bought a car this weekend, man.
Yeah, you did. I saw that, and I tried to talk you out of it.
It was too late. The damage was already done. I already had to
I
pay for the
tried to
sign. It
talk
was
you
too
out of
much
it,
of
bro.
it.
Yo,
Got my economy game back up
they
rolling, man.
they said where's the hat, Dave? Put the hat on, bro. I see it right there.
Where's the
Put
hat?
the
Yeah,
hat
it
on,
is right
dog.
here. And I did switch jerseys. If you guys have been paying attention, the past couple weeks I've had on Cameron. Today it's Luke, and I
Put
have my reasons for that.
put the hat on, dog.
Put the hat on. Y'all
Put
really
the
want to
hat
see the
on,
hat?
man. Put the hat on. Rep your South Carolina peeps, man. Rep that
It
joint.
matches with the blue jerseys, man. Nah, I didn't get a Tesla. I did get a Prius though.
Yo, Dave Prius game is crazy.
I like the Prius, man. I'm
But
averaging about 55 to the gallon right now.
yeah, that's always a positive. That's
Oh
always a
yeah,
positive. Hat good, we good. Hat good, we
that's
good.
that's right. And the audio's not bugging. Don't be
Audio
don't be giving
straight.
us that fake
I'm
news.
I'm kind of off. I'm off, but it's all good. It's because I didn't reset my camera before we started, but it's all good. I'm not gonna tinker with it. Pause. But Dave,
But
it's mini camp is over. Not too much news other than the media storm around Cam Newton and his new throwing motion. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Before we get to that, Dave. Before we get to that, um, we gotta go ahead. Hold on. Let me get this thing going real quick. Before we get to that, Dave, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Do as the directions say. We are only 8 subscribers away from 2,000. It's been a long road to 2,000. So I appreciate the nice organic slow growth that we've had. There's some other people out there that got more subscribers than us, but they content definitely not up to par. Okay, there's a lot of fake news out there. It's a lot of clickbait out there. And so it is what it is. But I guarantee y'all the content game here is like no other. So we appreciate all the support, and I will be doing a giveaway. I will be doing a giveaway as soon as we hit 2,000. I may try to wait till we get some new autographs from training camp. We'll see what happens. Um, but yeah, man. So make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, because we only 8 away. So if you've been watching for a while, and you haven't subscribed yet, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. We only 8 away. Help us out. We appreciate it. So Dave,
it's time.
Dave, you got any thoughts on the sub count, dog?
Yeah, man. We got 8 away.
Yeah, we came a long way since we was
The
in
pound cast.
the pound
Then,
cast and
then we got screamed at.
yeah
Then we
we
came to Panther Nation
yeah
podcast.
yeah man.
We should have did. That's what we should name. We should name the Panther Nation Poundcast just to
Yeah,
troll some more.
they don't even go no more. Like they don't even record no more. So we could definitely go back. We could go back, Dave.
We
We
gotta
can
go.
go
We
back to
gotta
the
go get.
OG.
We gotta get the okay.
Well, nah. They don't even record no more. So I checked the other day, but it's all good. Anyway, it's all good. Y'all hit
I
the
checked the other day.
y'all hit the sub button, like button, all that other stuff. All right. So moving on, Dave. We gotta talk about it, Dave. Your favorite Panther is about to be on a series. He's about the Hall, Dave. Jake Delhomme first up, the Hall. He's getting his own little documentary. Well, he's not getting his own, but there's a documentary rolling out for all the new guys that are in the Hall of Honor for the Carolina Panthers, starting with Jake Delhomme. It's only right they start with Jake Delhomme, right? It's only right
Yeah,
just for
man.
Dave. Just for Dave.
Yeah, man. Why wouldn't you start with Jake?
I got a lot of reasons why you wouldn't start with Jake, but that's
I mean,
okay.
with those four, it makes sense to start with Jake. Why would you start with the quarterback? The quarterback that
It's
took us
alright.
to our
Jake
first
Jake's
Super
cool with
Bowl.
me, man. I be trolling Jake a lot, but I'm cool. I'm cool with Jake. I'm cool with Jake. So Jake is June 18th. I think they streaming on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Panthers.com. A nice little documentary to see what's going on. I think it's dope. Like we talked about. It's no need to rehash it, but we talked about how this is a dope thing that should have been done a long time ago. You gotta pay respect to the Panther legends, and all these guys are definitely Panther legends in their own right. So I can't wait to see the Steve Smith joint.
Yeah, and of course he's going to be last, and rightfully so, as he should be.
As he should be. Yep. So that is tomorrow, ain't it? Damn, I didn't even realize it.
It's tomorrow.
Shout out to Sean. That is tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think they start at 9 p.m. So
tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man.
You get to see Jake.
I'm down. I'm cool to see Jake.
You're gonna see these highlights, man. Remind some of you cats what Jake did for us.
Oh, okay, here we go.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all been disrespecting Jake something vicious, man. Y'all gonna get a reminder, and then you're gonna get Jordan Gross the following week. And you're gonna get Wesley Walls. I think Wesley Walls.
Wesley out here looking.
There was
old,
somebody that should have been in before now. It probably was him. I mean, people forget how good he was for us, man.
West out here looking old, man.
Because he is.
I mean, I know he old, but he look one wrong move and it's a wrap. All the kneecaps is gone.
He was the tight end.
I know. I'm just saying, man. Just making an observation, bro. Meanwhile, Steve looking like he can still suit up.
Yeah.
Steve like he could still suit up, man.
Yeah, and he still talks like he can too.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I'll bet he can back it up at this point.
Facts. All right, but yeah, I just wanted to point that out. That this is happening. I think it's dope that they're doing this, and it's time. It's been time for this to happen. You got to pay respects. Even though we are a young franchise, we still got legends, B. We still got legends. Okay. All right, so moving on, Dave. Moving on. Minicamp. So Minicamp happened last week, and there's a few things, man. There's a few things I want to highlight. I'm not gonna go through all the, I was gonna do stock up, stock down Minicamp edition. I was gonna do it, but then I was like, nah, ain't enough. Ain't enough stock downs to be handed out. I can't.
All you need is one. I already told you what you could have done.
Well, hold that thought. But I can't do a proper stock down. Or stock up, stock down with mad stock downs. Okay, I need equal stock up, equal stock down. I couldn't do it. I couldn't come up with enough. So we just gonna do a couple of topics. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of topics. There's a couple main topics. Obviously, we're gonna talk about Cam's arm and a couple other players. Let's just jump into it. Let's jump into it, Dave. So Cam Newton had debuted a new throwing motion, and here's the progression. You can see it right here. This is a nice little photo of the progression of his throwing motion. So you can see it's high and tight. Pause. So I don't know, Dave. What's your thoughts on the throwing motion, man? What's your thoughts on this whole the whole thing? Give me your thoughts.
Oh my God. I mean, it's cool, but like, why now? Why are we hyping this up so much? We should just be happy that he's throwing the ball. Like, I'm cool with that. We ain't have to do like a hype beast video to show that Cam's about to throw. We ain't got to live stream his first throws during minicamp.
I hated that.
We really it got overkill. Like, it shouldn't be on the ticker for partner interruption.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is ridiculous on how the hype was for this situation. All right, he threw. And the crazy thing is, the coach was like livid when somebody like videotaped him throwing before anybody knew that he could throw.
Right.
And then they freaking hyped this whole thing up, man. See Cam throw live. And I'm like, oh. I get he's the MVP quarterback. I get it. I understand that. But he's always going to be an MVP quarterback regardless. Like, no. Like, nah, not for throwing. Nah, not for this. Not for this, man. Cam's got a new throwing motion. Let's see how it works. They getting ready to set him up for the Okie, man. Yeah. If he starts slacking in preseason, they're going to freaking try to tear this dude apart.
Yeah,
which is scary to think.
Yeah, and I think I don't listen to their podcast, but His name is Tacos and Slurpees on Instagram, or excuse me, on Twitter. I forgot that he's on the Roaring Riot podcast, and he tweeted, and he said, and he pretty much summed it up. He said that, I don't have the direct quote, but it's pretty much summed it up to say that, the more they hype this up, it's just the easier for them to tear them down. And I think that's exactly what you were saying. And so, like, I'm all for it. Like, I'm glad he's throwing and all this, but like, to live stream it from practice and have all these media outlets out there, come on, man. Like, I get it. I'm just as happy as everybody else is that he's actually throwing it. But two things. Number one, I think this is not the first time they tried to tweak his throwing motion. They said that they started this last year, and obviously, I don't think, although he may have tried it early in the preseason or in the season, something happened and he went away from it. I don't know why, but I think that's what's going to happen again. I think a couple people said it. I think Nate Burleson said it. How can he sustain this right now? Yeah, you're throwing, and this is the time for this, right? This is minicamp. You're practicing a new motion. There's nobody coming at you, but when Ish hits the fan, and I said this last episode before this even came out, when Ish hits the fan, are you gonna go back to what you've been doing for the past 8-9 years, or are you gonna stick with this throwing motion? I don't see him sustaining it. I think he goes away from it at some point during the season. But I don't really care. Like, I don't care as long as he's healthy. I don't know how this puts that much less pressure on your arm. I could see the thing I see, the huge difference from his throwing motion, the way this is now from his old throwing motion, is that his inside on his non-throwing arm is tight. Like, you see how his arm stays up. His arm is staying up, and it's not like flailing around like it used to. And he's coming over. It's an overhand throwing motion. He's not wide. I guess I see it a little bit, but I'm not seeing how this sustain. I don't see how he sustains it.
I have a question for you.
I don't see how he sustains it. Go ahead.
Do you think the way that he threw the ball throughout his career is part of the reason why he was having so many shoulder problems?
I don't think so.
It's just a thought, because I understand why you want to change the throwing motion. Sometimes it's about mechanics, but this seems like the timing of this seems like it's more about the shoulder. So that's why that's why I'm thinking about that. Like, if and I think now you might have to take it seriously because he's had a couple shoulder surgeries.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor, and I don't know. I don't know how this throwing motion. At the end of the day, it's a quarterback. This isn't. I think Danny Cannell said it. This isn't like baseball where you get super torque on your shoulder, and then you won't see like Tommy John injuries like that. I know Jake had it, but you don't see that many Tommy Johns like that in the NFL. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think he sustains it. I'm just being honest. He should be doing this in practice right now. But to hype it up, I just don't think to hype it up to something that he's not going to sustain. I don't know. I don't see it. He didn't sustain it last year. It's not like this is the first time since Scott Turner's been brought in. They've been trying to tweak this motion. So this is not the first time they've done it. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know about it. I'm in wait and see mode. I'm just happy he's throwing the ball. At the end of the day, as long as he can fix this problem, which is the next slide I'm about to go to, as long as he can fix this, as long as he can bring this back up to 2014, 2015 range, the deep passing grade, then I'm good. I'm good. I don't care. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? So let's just fix this deep passing grade, because obviously it's been going down. And somebody please correct me, or please help me out. When did Ted Ginn leave? What year? Was it after the Super Bowl? It was after the Super Bowl, right? So you can see after Ted Ginn departure, I don't know, obviously combination of injuries and that, but it hasn't been good since 2016. I know it's been injuries, but we got to get that grade back up.
But in Cam's defense, he was up there before he got Ted Ginn too. So
say what?
He had a pretty good deep passing grade.
Yeah.
Before Ted Ginn showed up too. So.
Okay. So Marcus said after 2016. So I'm not saying Ted Ginn is the answer to the problem. That's not what I'm saying. So I'm just pointing it out. But yeah, we got to get this back because we got to open the field back up, and if we can open the field, stretch the field, then we got a chance to be something special because we were too predictable. Defenses packed it in on us, and we got in trouble. So we got to be able to stretch the field. We got to, if you go back and watch the Curtis Samuel film review that I did, you know that he's a threat. He's a threat, and if you can open the field up, it's going to help everybody. So, if he can push the ball deep, no matter what I don't care how he does it. New throwing motion, old throwing motion, as long as he's healthy and he can throw the ball, we got to have the deep ball. We got to have the deep ball. Pause. All right. So, that's all I got on Cam. Any final thoughts on the Cam Newton throwing shoulder? I hope that's the last we hear about it. New motion, old motion.
Now
I'm just talking about from us. I mean, everybody else could talk about it. I don't want to talk about a throwing motion. I'm sorry. I mean, I get it. It is kind of a big deal. He's getting older, but I don't want to sit here and talk about throwing motion. To be honest, man, I'm not gonna sit here and analyze his throwing motion every week. Oh, he missed this pass because his arm wasn't. His throwing motion wasn't tight enough. So I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. As long as he can throw it, let's get it cracking. I'm not gonna overanalyze it. That's all I'm saying. So final thoughts. Right. That's it. You good, Dave?
I'm good, man. Good luck to Mr. Newton, and hopefully the media doesn't keep bothering him about that.
Stay healthy, man. I think the O-line is gonna have have a big part in him staying healthy. Obviously, so with this O-line that we have on paper, if Darrell Williams can pan out at left guard, we have the potential to be something special. You know what I'm saying? So up front. So it starts there. The game's won in the trenches on both sides of the ball. So we need the O-line to step up. That being said, let's move on, Dave. Enough of Cam Newton's in his shoulder. All right, moving on. Dave, Gerald McCoy.
Cam has as many kids as he wants to have, guys. I just want you to know that.
I don't know how many kids he got now. I have no clue. I don't watch other people's babies like that, bro. I got my own two to worry about. Speaking of Happy Father's Day, Dave, what'd you do, man?
Thanks, man. It's likewise. I didn't even talk about that. And Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Happy Father's Day, and we gotta relax, Dave. I forgot about this. Did we say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers when we did this? Because we got some female watchers. We got some grown-ass women that watch this podcast, Dave, and I don't think we say Happy Mother's Day to them. So Happy Mother's Day to them, and Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. We suck. All right, so shout out to all the mothers, man. All the mothers comment. All the mothers,
the baby mamas. All
right.
Mamas.
All right, so stupid. All right, so Gerald McCoy. We saw Gerald McCoy in the Panthers uniform for the first time, Dave.
Shout out to Larry.
I posted all these joints in the group me. I was trolling like a mug. Shout out to Larry. If you don't know who Larry is, you hear us mention him a lot because he's a big Bucks fan and he's our line brother. So when we signed Gerald McCoy, I've just been trolling ever since. So I posted all the Gerald McCoy pics we had. So
all the
videos, everything. So
dancing
all in the videos. Stupid. All right. So Gerald McCoy, Dave, lined up. What's your thoughts, man? Did you hear anything that you're excited about? I know not much came out. But what are your thoughts?
Look, man, he's gonna start, right? That's all I need.
That's pretty obvious, Dave.
I need him to start. And I'm hoping that Short is on one side and Poe's in the middle of it all.
Yeah.
So
we'll see how it goes, man. I didn't see too many. I think somebody posted a lineup. When they lined up, they posted that KK and Poe and Short were all lined up, and then outside linebackers were I think Addison and Irvin, and then Luke and Shaq. So I mean, we could kind of see.
That means Burns ain't there.
But well, we knew that though. I mean, are we really
Yeah.
surprised? Real Panther Nation podcast listeners know
Knows
what's
that
up.
Burns ain't gonna
Y'all
play.
know what's up. Y'all know what's gonna happen with Burns. Y'all already know. I had, and I was gonna say that, Dave. And truth be told, well, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. You know where I'm going with that, but I mean,
We know how
yeah,
you feel about Ron and his rooks.
no. But I'm saying I'm not gonna disagree with it. I just want to make
Can't
sure.
yet.
No, I'm not yet. No, I'm not. I want to see how how everything plays out. But we we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, the
But
thing is, at least in this situation, it makes sense why he's not playing. I mean,
right, we have
yeah, he ain't, you know, he ain't gonna play with Radisson and Irvin yet.
no. I
Yeah.
mean, not yet. I think that his snap sheet should increase over the season, and he should definitely get his share. But I mean, we have to manage our expectations for Burns and Miller. Miller even more, because I know even myself included. I was excited about Miller. I thought he was going to be a beast. Or not thought. Still think he's going to be a beast eventually. Um, but we got to temper our expectations for these guys because it's a it's a lot. That linebacking core is a problem. Like it's a lot of rotational guys out there. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody's gonna be on the field every down. You're not gonna see 3 down guys out there. It's gonna be a nice rotation. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But Dave, before we jump off the Gerald McCoy train, did you see that he bought out the snow cone machine
I did
at
see that.
practice? So just to go back to I got to go back to the Pewtercast conversation with my boys Brent Allen and Ren. So this type of thing is a tradition for Gerald McCoy. If y'all don't know, Gerald McCoy did this while he was with the Bucks every year. He bought out a snow cone machine or ice cream machine or something like that, ice cream truck, and he did this. So this is the kind of guy that they did not like his. Well, I'm not gonna say they, but I believe Ren in particular did not like his leadership style, and so I don't understand how you do not like this. I don't understand these kind of things are huge for like team chemistry, and in my opinion, like if a dude they just got done with a practice, it's hot in a mug and you get a snow cone after minicamp ends, like that's kind of dope. Like I thought it was dope. Small gesture, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it didn't cost him that much. He's got a $8-10 million contract potentially,
But
up
still,
to
most
10
players
million.
wouldn't do something like that.
And that's my point. That it's a small gesture. You know what I'm saying? It's just a small gesture. But this, I don't understand how you not like a guy like this. Like I guess he's too nice. Was their thing? I don't understand that.
Yeah, he said he was too nice, man. He apologized before he tackled him.
I mean, he tackled him, right? I mean, like I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand the disdain for Gerald McCoy in Tampa. So I don't know. This is dope. I think all the Panther players appreciate it, and this is not something that I think I've seen from a previous Panther. I don't. I mean, not that it's not that it hasn't been done. I just haven't seen it publicized. You know what I'm saying? So
You think that might be the issue because Jared wants to publicize it?
he didn't. I don't think he intentionally publicized it. The media's there. So
Yeah, but he could have done that when the media wasn't there, right? I'm playing devil
but
advocate.
you can't, Dave. There's no way to flip this, man.
Oh, I can flip this.
No, you can't flip this.
I can flip anything,
He's a good
man.
dude, man. They just
No, I'm not questioning him being a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z's donated millions of dollars to different efforts, and a lot of people don't know about it. Everything doesn't have to be public. Is my point.
yeah. We'll relax, dog. We'll open up the phone lines in a little bit. Relax. We gotta get through some of this discussion, and I think we're gonna get some calls on this next topic. So y'all just relax, okay? Just give me a second.
I just want to let y'all know I don't know any of the topics, so this is gonna be a surprise to me too.
Dave, I thought Dave was going AWOL. He joined the call like 5 minutes before we went live. So typically we join like 30 minutes before and kind of do our pre-production. No, we don't do pre-production. I'm lying. We just be shooting shit. We don't do no kind of pre-production. I send Dave like some loose topics and then we just go at it. Pause. Um, so Dave, I think this is gonna be a big one though. I think this is gonna be a big one. James Bradberry. So I heard a lot of extension talk. I heard some extension talk for James Bradberry. Coach Rivera wants to keep him, but it's up to Marty. James Bradberry. What are your thoughts, Dave? Potential extension. Oh, I know we're going to get some calls on this one. I know we kind of loosely talked about it, but it's the first time I actually heard Rivera come out publicly say, hey, this kind of guy I want to keep. But traditionally, I mean, we've done it with Gamble, but traditionally we don't pay corners. So, Dave, what's your thoughts on potentially extending James Bradberry?
Depends on how much, man.
So what would you extend him for?
I mean, he's not a terrible corner.
No, he's not terrible.
He's not a terrible corner.
So all right, just think about it, Dave, while I go through some of this. So
please.
James Bradberry, this is what he said. This is a quote while he was doing his little press conference. Okay. I think I've shown. This is a quote from James Bradberry himself. I think I've shown that I'm capable of being a top corner in this league. As far as going forward, just go out there and get more interceptions. That's the one thing that I lack right now is getting my hands on the ball more. Pause. So yes, James, you are absolutely correct. You need to have more interceptions, and I don't think it's that difficult for him to do so. If you just play the ball a little bit more, James, I think you would have many more interceptions. Because he's been in position for a lot of picks. He just doesn't look for the ball. So I don't know. There's some positives and there's some negatives for James Bradberry. Obviously, you guys all know how he performs against Mike Evans, how he performs against Julio Jones. He does pretty well. How he performs against Mike Thomas. He does pretty well. He's not. He's not. His numbers against those three are pretty solid. But he gives up some plays too, though. He's not perfect by any means.
But no corner is, man.
There's some better though. There's some better.
Yeah.
There's some better corners than James Bradberry.
Huh? What did you just say? The last thing you just said?
Oh, there's better corners than James Bradberry.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not doubting that. But to get better corners than James Bradberry, you're going to be paying a lot of money. Like, it's probably going to cost 10 to keep him. Like Marcus said.
Yep.
10 is about what I'll be willing to pay to keep him. I know you guys probably don't think 10 is going to be it, but you know how this franchise is going to operate. If we don't keep Bradberry, we're not going to pay $10 million for the next guy. 5 or 6 is too cheap. He's way more than that in the open market.
So what I want to hear when we call in, what I want to hear when the calls come in, is I want to hear, okay, we extend them. How much do we extend them for? Give me a range. Give me some numbers, and then I want to hear options if we don't. If we don't re-sign him, what do we do? Because you potentially open up a gap by letting him walk. There's a gap that opens. So yeah, you can do better than James Bradberry potentially, but you're taking a risk in the draft. So where are you going to draft the guy? You're putting yourself in position to draft a guy high because you're going to draft a guy high. You're opening a hole. All right.
Like Gettleman had to do.
You're opening a hole, and then you're going to say, all right, well, let's go out and re-sign somebody or sign somebody. Well, you're going to have to pay that person too. So
how much is the tag?
I don't know what the tag is. I don't know.
He could be a tag candidate. Depending on how much that tag is.
I don't know how much. I honestly don't know.
I think I'd rather extend him than him getting tagged. I know that.
Yeah, okay, so trades free. I said that. Trades and free agency. But who do you bring in? And what are you going to pay him? What would you pay him? Like you're gonna pay that. Okay, so you're gonna bring somebody in better, but you're gonna pay for it too.
You're gonna pay more than $10 million. So
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I just want to know who. I honestly, I think this my decision on Bradberry. I'm not sold yet. Like I gotta see another season. I want to see what he does this year. So I'm not sold yet, personally. So I'm putting it out there. I want to know what your opinions are. Is that
16 million. That's too high.
what are you gonna? Because who are you bringing in? And I don't know who's gonna be available next year. So who are you bringing in? How much are you paying them? Then you got to worry about kind of chemistry issues maybe. If you bring somebody else in, they got to learn the system. If Rivera is even still around, that's a whole nother discussion. But I don't know. I don't know.
I think some of you guys don't understand how much it costs to get a good corner in here. I don't like paying him 10 mil doesn't mean he needs to be elite. If he's an elite corner, we got to pay him 16 mil. I mean, 'cause that's the average. That's the tag price. So like, if he's an elite corner, you're paying him 16. I mean, if he's decent or good, you're gonna probably pay him 10 to 13 million. And you got someone we got to draft. If we talking about drafting one, I mean that means we got to draft one really high, and there's no guarantee he's gonna pan out. So, because best believe.
Yeah, I mean,
Bradberry can get more than $10 million in the market.
Slim, to be honest with you, a lot of teams pay for average. And sometimes in some cases, not every guy you sign is going to be a number one cornerback. Like you've got to extend some role players sometimes. That's just a part of the game. Like I don't think Bradberry is a number one corner right now. I think he's a solid role guy, and you gotta pay for those guys. You just gotta pay for those guys. I mean, not every cornerback you line up out there is going to be a number one corner. You got to have some role players. So again, I'm not defending the decision either way. Just to be honest with you, I'm not defending it either way. I don't know yet. I'm not sold on Bradberry yet.
Like Marcus said, man, either the Giants or the Bills will scoop him up immediately
we can't. I mean, to be honest, if that happens, you can't really worry about what somebody else is willing to pay.
But they're gonna pay him more than 10 mil.
Like yeah, you can't play the game like that. You can't worry about what somebody else is going to do. If you like him, you pay him. If you think he's worthy, then you pay him. If not, then you move on. You find somebody else. But again, you're going to make an investment in this dude. Like it's not going to be cheap. And me personally, I'm not there yet. So
he does all right with our rival squads, though, man. He does a decent job with the freaking ones that he plays.
So here's a couple of things. So here's the good news and bad news with Bradberry. So he allowed 48.6% catch rate, which is the third lowest in the league. All right, and he also allowed only 2 yards of separation per target. So, and that was better. That was the best of any other quarterback last year. All right, but he gave up 7 touchdowns in coverage, which was 2 more than any other corner with 24 corners on the list. So, and the quarterback's passer rating against Bradberry was a 92.1, which is pretty good, ranking him at 19. So,
that makes him a 1. You know that, right?
So, well, according to this, I mean, so Dave, there's 32 teams. 32 teams in the league, correct? According to last year, Bradberry was a top 25 cornerback. So this is according, I believe according to Next Gen Stats. I got some stats on the board. Stats on the board. So trust me, I do stats with context. Trust me, I'm not that guy. Okay, relax. I'm not that guy. I'm far from that guy. All right.
I'm gonna give you, man. I know some folks are saying that he needs more interceptions. Some corners don't have that many interceptions. You want to know why?
Because they don't throw to him. Yeah, they don't get thrown at. But that's not the case for Bradberry. He gets thrown. That's not the case for Bradberry. He gets thrown at. All right, so just a couple things here. Look at it. You can see Bradberry is number 14 on this list. But look at the yards. Look at the total yards. All right, he ranked number 24 in total yards on this list. It's the most on this list. All right, so he gives up a lot of yards. He plays tight. He plays tight coverage. Number 1 in tight coverage. But he gives also 92.1 passer rating, which is ranked 19th, and the touchdowns. So touchdowns. A lot of touchdowns. All right, a lot of touchdowns with only one pick. All right, so listen, there's good, there's bad. There's good and there's bad. I want to see what he does this year.
I'll tell you what, that guy above him is going to make a lot of money. They got a freaking road named after him.
They got a what?
A road.
Oh, Xavier Rhodes, stupid.
No, the road's closed. Like that's his nickname in Minnesota.
The road
closed. Yeah, Xavier Rhodes. So like, and they call him, and he's like a shutdown corner in Minnesota.
Yeah, but
he's just ranked above them.
He's got but look.
I'm just saying, man.
Look at the yard. Look at the yards difference though. You gotta look at some context. There's a difference. Look at the passer rate is 10 points lower. There's some things that you gotta balance out here. But at the same time, I'm more concerned about what happens if he does go, because he's not a bad player. Let's just be clear. He's not bad. He's not terrible. Could we do better? Absolutely. But he's a role. I think he's a role guy in my opinion. He's a solid role player, with a lot to prove. You playing with a chip. He's playing with a chip. Okay. So he's gonna get paid, albeit from us, from somewhere else. He's gonna get paid. Okay. It's just a matter of how much we're gonna pay him. He knows he's gonna get paid. His agent probably knows he's gonna get paid.
I'm looking at these stats more harder. I'm looking at Gilmore, who's ranked number 2. He gave up 5 touchdowns and he only had 1 pick.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm looking at these players. Like I'm looking, you know, Patrick Peterson's, he's 6. He only had 3 picks. So I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like,
13 yards though. Look at them yards though, man. That's the biggest thing for Bradberry, is he gives up plays, bro.
Ramsey gave up a lot of yards too. 625.
That's up there.
Yeah,
but I don't think Ramsey had that good of a year. Like I don't.
No, he had a down year last year.
But I've seen
these corners that are on this list are like top level, elite level corners.
Yeah.
Like if you start naming like the top 5 corners, they're probably on this list in some order.
Yeah. Facts.
So I mean, Peterson, Slay, Rhodes, like, you know, they're on this list. Hayward, Boulay, they're on the list.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with Bradberry, and we'll get your thoughts on it. I want to get y'all thoughts on it, too. And
I think 10 million might not be enough. I've seen this box,
So, let me see here.
How much did Howard make?
So
how much Howard get paid?
I don't know. So I think according to the Riot Report did an article on it, and they said his number would be probably around 4 year, $45 million, with about $15 million of that guaranteed. So that probably be something that we start with.
$11 a year.
So that's probably something in that range about what he's gonna get from us or somebody else.
Howard is the highest paid corner. If he only made 11 or 14 mil, then 10 mil might not be that bad for Bradberry.
We'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. I want y'all thoughts on it. I want some thoughts. And again, I don't want to just hear. If you call in, I don't want to just hear, oh, I don't want him. He sucks. Tell me what you're gonna do, or if you want him, how much you gonna pay him. And keeping in mind, we got Cam, we got Luke. We got those guys coming up in a couple years. So
how did Bradberry do against Antonio Brown last year?
Oh, that was a terrible. Oh, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Wondering.
Nope. Don't go back. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. No, yeah, it wasn't pretty. No, I watched the film of that game. It wasn't pretty. But all right. So I think that's all I got. Let me check these slides. Oh, quick before I get to the till we open up the phone lines. Real quick, I want to talk about the injuries, where we stand. Because while everybody did participate in OTAs, There's still some guys on the mend, and I want to talk about it because I think it's important. Because we didn't hear a lot about the offensive line mending. We didn't hear a lot about Paradis and Daryl Williams. So I just wanted to get this out here that Ian Thomas didn't. He was there. I think he was on the bike for the most part due to leg soreness. So they're saying he's going to be ready to go by training camp, which, by the way, training camp does start on the 24th of July. That is a fact.
Early.
That's a fact. 24th of July, which is a Wednesday. I know because my daughter is participating in the cheer camp this year. So I will be there July 24th. That's on a Wednesday. So it ain't the schedule. The whole entire schedule has not been released yet, but I do know training camp starts on the 24th.
That is early, dude.
No, they started on the 24th last.
I was about to say.
They
did?
Yeah, they started on a Wednesday. Excuse me, not 24th. On a Wednesday. I don't know what the date was. But training camp does start on the 24th of July. My daughter's cheering, so I'll be out. Both of my daughters are cheering, by the way, and I'll be out there. So Ian Thomas, leg soreness, said he'll be back. We'll see what happens. I don't know what was up with Jermaine Carter. They said Rivera kind of dodged it. They said he was accounted for, but then they said it was personal reasons as to why he wasn't out there. I'd like to see him. I want to see what he's got going. I definitely want to see what we have in Jermaine. I think he's got something to prove too because I think Shaq is walking. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. Daryl Williams obviously rehabbing. They're still rehabbing the leg. Matt Paradis the same. So training camp. We'll see everybody. Hopefully. We don't have any major injuries. Obviously, Cam with the shoulder. We don't have any super major injuries going on, which is a great thing. Hopefully, knock on wood, everybody's healthy, and we will stay that way. We just guys are just rehabbing. So just wanted to throw that out there so you guys knew what was going on with guys that were there. Everybody was accounted for, but did not have participated. And this is not a comprehensive list. This is just everybody that I could find. Okay, so everybody that I could find. I did my best to dig, and that's as good as I can. Good as I can do. All right, so that's all I had. All right, moving on. I'm about to open up the phone lines. All right, so let's
open up the lines.
Open up the lines, and we'll get it cracking. So y'all feel free to call in. Let me know. Let me know what's up. And again, if we missed something about minicamp that you want to talk about, feel free. I just thought those were the hot topics, and that's why we talked about them. So, yep. But yeah, Dave, training camp, you're not coming this year, right?
No, I'm not coming this year, man. I got other things going on.
I will be there.
I know you will.
I will be there for sure.
I was trying to get to Kenya, man, but I got denied.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. It's still open. Whoever the couple that couldn't come, they had back issues, so.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they dropped the funds and then had to back out.
But yeah, that's a lot of dough.
Yeah, it's coming up too. It is a lot though. It's coming up on the 10th. So
yeah, I saw. It looks like I'm about to do 2 episodes solo, man.
Yeah, you have to do 2 solo. Yeah. By the way, while we talking, I will be out July 10th through the 22nd. So
the 15th and the 22nd, I'm on my own.
Yeah.
No shiny graphics, but you might get a slideshow.
15 and 22nd, I will be out. I'll actually come back on the 22nd.
So you might be able to do it.
I doubt it though. I doubt my clock is gonna be all jacked up.
Yeah, my plan is for the 15th. I'm gonna do the fantasy episode that day.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna do the fantasy episode July 15th. So y'all go in and mark your calendars. I'm gonna do the fantasy episode
nobody.
July 15th.
Y'all said open the phone lines. Now anybody calling in, bro? What's good? So we can shut this thing down if y'all want to.
I mean, I don't know how Amazon's gonna drop all or nothing. So maybe we'll do the fantasy episode on the 15th and talk about all or nothing on the other week. Even though that's gonna be a tough watch for me, man. I can't even go watch When They See Us. Are you gonna make me watch the Panthers season that crumbled?
Oh, I want it. I can't wait. That's gonna be primetime TV. All right.
I'll be able to. 910, what you got, buddy?
What's up? It's Jared.
Jared,
what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing, fellas?
Man,
Doing all right.
So this is an interesting topic about Bradberry. I'm indifferent about it. Like if we resigned him, I wouldn't mind if we gave him an extension for like 10 million, but nothing more than that. If we let him go, I just want to know that there's a plan in place because I've seen people talk about trades, but then you got to give up draft capital or you got to give up a player, and you're not guaranteed to get equal value back in that. And then also, if you just let him go and then you go into the off season trying to draft, you have to draft somebody within the first 3 rounds.
Facts.
And most likely you want to draft higher than the third because that's where all the premium corners are going.
Yeah.
Because like what Dante's year that we got him, like how many corners went in the first round? I know Mike Hughes went. I know Jair Alexander went. Denzel Ward went. And even the Bradberry year, like Artie Burns, Eli Apple, Jalen Ramsey. Just a ton of corners will go in the first round. So you have to be ready and on your toes to get somebody. And if you don't get somebody, you got to have a plan going into free agency. And then looking at free agency for that year, there's not a lot of value on the free agent market unless you're going to go with an older veteran to be a bridge gap. But
I think we've been bridge gapping too long.
Same level.
Yeah, we've been bridge gapping a long time. So I'm cool. I like the consistency, but I'm indifferent too, to be honest with you. I would not be mad if we re-signed him. And I'm right there with you, bro. Right there with you.
Now, I think we got to sign him. My fear is that, like, I thought that we need to re-sign him. My concern now is that we might not be willing to pay the money he's going to probably potentially demand.
But you see, he's betting on himself too. He's betting on himself because I'm sure they've approached him about a contract, something. I'm pretty sure they've offered something, whether it be stupid low, and he like, nah, I'm a chill. I'm a get 5 picks this year. And then I'm gonna boost my value, and then y'all gotta really pay me. So I'm pretty sure he's playing that game, and I don't blame him. Get your money, bro. But it could also.
I'm pretty confident in Coach Perry.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Coach Perry, like I was reading his bio, he is all about getting picks and turnovers and playing the ball. Like every team that he's been to has been like in the top 10 in picks.
That's a good point. That's a good point that nobody's really talked about is Perry Farrell. If he comes in, you've seen where he's coached, like you said, like Jared said, you've seen where he's coached, you've seen his product. If he could elevate Bradberry to a just that play the ball. If he just it's aggravating watch Bradberry's old film. If you just play the ball, just turn around, bro. Like he's had so many balls hit him in the back. It's just like, bro, come on, man, just turn around, play the ball. We'll see what happens.
It's pass deflections.
Yeah.
Yo, look, man, that counts. That's gonna help him with his check.
Right. We'll see though.
We'll see. The league in balls and back.
We'll see what
happens. So
happens.
I'm saying just offer him the 10 mil. If he turns that down, he turns it down. But at least offer it to him.
Well, you offer it to him before season starts. Because once the season starts, if he starts balling,
yeah, he could shoot up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm confident they've done that. Go ahead, Jared. My fault.
You're confident what?
I'm confident that they've already offered him something.
I don't think they offered him 10 mil though.
I said something. I don't know what. I'm pretty sure it's like 7, 8. They've offered him something, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna play it out. And Coach Farrell was knocking out the park with his coaching. I'm gonna get like 5 picks, and I'm gonna break the bank. What Josh did.
Right.
I'm not saying he's gonna be that good. Josh had a great year, but I'd argue it's debatable that he's playing just as good as Josh is playing right now.
That's what I was arguing.
You know what the funny thing is?
He's playing out the first 3 years.
You know who wasn't on that list?
Facts. Josh Norman.
Yeah.
He's out there making 15 mil.
Yeah.
He got paid. He cashed in.
Messed up the market, man, for everybody.
He cashed in, man. And look, man, I have no problem with these dudes cashing in, bro.
You can't knock the hustle.
You cash in, go get your money, bro. I ain't knocking you. But
and one last point.
Yep, go ahead.
But since Bradberry's been here, the defense has been constantly rotating. He hasn't had a consistent pass rush, and the defensive coordinator has been changing. He's lost his secondary coach to the whole scandal that was going on behind the scenes. Steve Wilkes moved up and moved on. It's not been consistent whatsoever since he's been here.
Another good point. Hopefully, and I think that's another thing that we're not talking about too is consistency. Maybe the Panthers want consistency in secondary. If you lock Bradberry up, you're gonna have. I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying if you do it, you're gonna have the same cornerbacks. You're gonna have what Dante for another 3 years. So including this year, it'd be 3 years. You have Bradberry, what 4 years? So they'd be together. Then you've got Reed. I think they'll be together for another 3 years at minimum, if nobody gets cut. So that's something that we haven't had. I mean, shit, we rotated a lot of cornerbacks, a lot of members of the secondary, a lot of dudes. So it'd be nice if they played well. It'd be nice to get some consistency there. My fault. Go ahead.
Right. It'd be nice just to focus on either the front seven or focus on the secondary rather than having to interchange between both.
Yeah. I don't know.
So that's it, fellas.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the call.
Hey, I appreciate you guys.
Yep.
All right, see you, buddy.
But yep, good. That was a good call. Couple good points we didn't talk about.
Yeah, we're underestimating the power of fuel.
Yeah, especially with the coach. That's a good point, man. You got a legit secondary. Not saying that Wilkes wasn't, but I'm just saying we got a nice secondary coach that's produced some dudes. Obviously, they've come in with some talent already, but maybe he can sprinkle a little bit of fairy dust on Bradberry and make him very
jump
good.
His price from 10 to 15 million a year, man.
Hey, man, it's easy. It's easy, bro. It don't take much. I don't think Josh was talking about 15, 16 million before he got his.
Oh, I know.
Maybe he knew it. Maybe he knew he could get that number. And he went out there and proved it and got it. So
Here goes the Falcons fan. He out here.
Do we extend
Welcome
Cam?
back, man.
Do we? So it's a great question, Dave. Do we extend Cam? Is it the time? It's coming up.
If Cam's smart, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it yet. But if for our end, we need to.
Do we?
And lock it up. Unless
you ready, bro.
You ready for the Will Greer show, buddy?
I don't know. Are we
just change his throwing motion, man? Haven't you paying attention to what's going on in the news? He just changed his throwing motion, man. We don't want to resign him. What are you talking about?
All is well.
Saw that hype.
MVP Cam back now, right?
Yo, like, come on, man. You gotta sign him now. You gotta get him cheap. You gotta get him cheap for we see that new throwing motion.
All right, 856. What's good?
What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
I want to say congratulations on a 1.9 on the way to 2 stacks.
Appreciate it.
That's number one. And make sure everybody y'all hit the like button because they putting out some great content, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
All right. So going forward, let's go to this Bradberry discussion now. Like I was saying earlier when Dave said 5 to 6 mil might be too cheap. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I am not trying to pay more than 8 mil for a corner unless you're elite. And Bradberry is not elite.
He's not.
He's a decent corner to have on the team with this pass rush, and that's what's going to be proven this year. But here's the thing: what's going to, mix some things up and have us all thinking. If the pass rush is elite and he has a good year, does that make him a good corner? And then do we pay him that money?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, I think your price for eliteness is very cheap. Elite corners make $13 to $15 million a year.
Yeah, you're right. I understand that. Yeah, I was looking at the contracts, and when I had put up these two guys in the comments, Jason Verrett from the Chargers, and who else did I put up there? Bradley Roby. Yeah, Bradley Roby from Denver. He's getting paid $10 million, I believe, this year, if I'm not mistaken. And I was thinking we can bring both of those guys in. They both play in a 3-4 system. We're transitioning to that slowly but surely, but we can bring those guys in if we're really looking for a top corner. I know Bradley Roby's more of a nickel, but I think it will suit us better. With our whole pass rush thing, man, I just don't see us really paying that much. Plus, we have Dante Jackson for a couple of years before we have to pay him. And I think that other role we can just kind of fill in like we've been doing the last few years when we did have a good pass rush with a free agent corner. So if he comes out here asking for too much, I'm pretty sure Marty's plan, he ain't gonna be getting paid that much. I already know. So that's where I am with that as far as the Bradberry situation. I want to know what y'all guys think.
No,
Like as far as what I said earlier.
no, I 1000% agree with you, and that's what we've been talking about on this podcast for forever. Like the secondary, and this is what we've done. We've never, with the exception of Chris Gamble, I don't think we've ever paid guys a cornerback a top money like that. And what you said is exactly right. If you fix the pass rush, and if we come out and fix the pass rush, and Bradberry does have 5-6 picks, what was it? Was it the pass rush, or was it Bradberry getting better? So do you reward him for a better pass rush, or
most corners do get rewarded because of the better pass rush. I mean, Josh played at elite level when he was with us, but he had a pretty good pass rush.
Yeah,
he had one of the best pass rushes in the franchise's history when he got paid.
I want to know what Josh Norman is doing now, though.
He ain't doing much. He's not doing much.
Exactly.
He's not doing much.
Exactly.
But
and I'm not taking nothing away from him. You know, I'm not at all. But come on, yo.
But the thing is, you brought up Bradley Roby, but you got to remember too, man. The Denver defense wasn't exactly a soft defense for a little bit. I mean, they had a pretty
no, it wasn't. Yeah.
You know, Wade Phillips was out there, you know, scheming like his life depended on it out there for Denver. So I mean, I don't know, you know, and Roby got $10 million.
But here's the thing, though. He also had two other corners on the side of him that was top notch. He had what's his name?
Jared just eats it real quick, man. Bradley Roby rated out at 97, number 97.
Appreciate that, Jared.
I'm Bradley. Look, that's cool. I appreciate you, but yo, Bradley, I'd rather have Bradley Roby over Bradberry. I'm just being honest. Like he's proven, he's already shown what he could do in the league, and you know when he get his opportunities, especially at that nickel position, we've been looking for it for so long. Even if we bring him in as a nickel corner and keep Dante outside, you know, and just like I said, fill in the blanks of free agency. You can't tell me that's not a good little secondary. Plus with Eric Reed back there, man. I personally think we don't. Excuse me. If we don't pay Bradberry, best believe that money is gonna go to filling in blanks. That safety position is still a question for me.
Nah, we're not paying another safety, bro. Relax.
We're not paying no more safety.
Nah, we not.
We already got Eric Reed.
So here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. Like I partially agree with what you're saying, but you gotta look a little bit to the future. That the pass rush that we have now. The pass rush we have now is not going to be the pass rush we have next year. Like, we got a bunch of dudes on one-year deals. So we can't guarantee that we're going to have the same dudes. And we can't just assume that Burns and Miller are going to be that guy next year. I'm hoping they are. But if they aren't, the pass rush may not be there. So we'll see. We'll see. And appreciate that, Slim, for the super chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all guys go. I'm sure I got extra callers, yo. I'm listening to the podcast. Keep it up, yo.
Yeah,
appreciate it, man.
Hit that like button.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Hit the like button, like my man said.
Sure.
But yeah, this is good conversation though. This is good conversation because this is what the GMs got to go through. This is what the GMs got to think about. I mean, right now we got a hell of a this dude Bradberry. I would say for him, the stars could not have aligned any more better than what they've aligned for him to succeed.
You ain't kidding, man.
It just couldn't. It just can't. Like the pass rush that we have, all he has to do out there and go and be okay. Oh, shout out to Jason, Aggie Pride all day too. Aggie Pride,
Jason.
Aggie Pride. I'm still mad we didn't pick up Daryl, man. We could have had Daryl instead of Christian Miller.
Random topic. I'm going to be on Questlove Supreme, man. I made the roll call. It's going to be fun. I'm going to let y'all know when it comes on.
That's what's up.
I can't wait. That's going to be dope. And I did pull out an Aggie Pride out of it too, so that's what worked out.
Aggie Pride all day.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's a good point, Slim. Are you gonna pay? Are you gonna extend Gerald? Or are you gonna extend Bradberry? Like what are we gonna do? So these are good questions. These are good questions. These are good questions. So this is
You're
stuff
gonna extend Gerald.
I would. I would.
You're gonna extend Gerald. Like there's not a good. It's an easy answer.
But I mean,
you're gonna extend Gerald because
if you think about it,
cornerbacks are built off of dope pass rush. Cornerbacks are built off elite pass rushes. I don't care what anybody says. It's easy to cover somebody if you get there under 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It's period.
I will say this. We got. It's a lot of 1-year deals, okay, and there's not a lot of dudes to pay next year. All right, you talking about Bradberry, and you talking about potentially Shaq. If you want to go there, I think we should let Shaq walk. Personally, draft a linebacker and let Jermaine Carter get out there and do his thing. But there's not many dudes. You expect to let Darryl walk. There's not many guys to pay, so we save that money and invest in other places. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. This Bradberry conversation is going to be a good one throughout the season, though, because I expect him to have.
Unless we extend them before the season start.
If we extend them before the season start, I would say it would be under $10 million. And I would be at that point. I would be good. If I were to name a number right now, like the last caller, I would probably say $8 million right now. This is without any production. Give them $8 million per year. Call it a day. A little bit, I think typically they said 40% is guaranteed for cornerback contracts. So you give them 40. Give them $8 million or $8 million per year. Guarantee about 40% of it. Call it a day. Okay, and then. Depending on his production, what he does this year, it's up to him. It's up to him to make it happen. It's up to him.
Yes, sir.
So Dave, you got anything else?
I'm good, man. Let's shut it down, and maybe I can catch the 3rd hour Raw. I'm kidding.
I was about to say, bro. Come on, man. We're not doing that.
I'm not watching Raw.
We're not doing that.
Happy 25th anniversary to the Bronco chase, though.
OJ.
And go ahead and follow OJ Simpson on Twitter, man. Make sure you follow the real one, because I have a feeling that he's going to tweet his way back to jail. Just give him some time.
Tweet his way back to jail.
Tweet his way back to jail. Just give him some time. Shout out to the Raptors.
Yes,
I think we win the series.
Shout out to the Raptors. Shout out to everybody that said the Raptors were going to win. Shout out to the Canadian national anthem. Shout out to shout out to Kawhi. Y'all did it. It's a lot going on in
By
NBA.
the way, I'm going to go in and say something right now. Kawhi's 2 rings greater than Kevin Durant's 2 rings.
Oh, for sure. Easy.
It's not even
Kawhi is the dynasty killer. That's crazy. It's crazy how that joint. Man, this dude Kawhi is. I love it though. I love it, man. I'm a fan. I don't like him as like I can't say I'm excited about watching Kawhi play basketball or listening to, but I just think that the whole aura around him, how he's so quiet, it's dope. You need that anti-hero, man. You need that anti-hero.
Kawhi is out there at the parade.
But y'all not
chilling.
But y'all like y'all not about to disrespect my Pelicans though. Off the rip, we got Brandon Ingram.
Yo, I've never seen that was highway robbery. Everybody keeps saying the Lakers about to win the championship. I don't see it.
They have to. No,
but that doesn't mean they're going to.
I'm just saying they have to.
I don't see it.
We'll see what else they put together. Right now they solid. They solid right now. They got to put some more players on that team. They need a Duke player.
Dude, they only got 5 players now.
They need a Duke player, okay? They need a Duke player.
They need a Duke player?
Yeah, they need a Duke player.
You know what they need? They need to not mortgage their future away out here giving away six first-round picks.
Yo, they gave up a lot, man. You sacrifice it for the short term. If they get 2-3 championships, it'll be all worth it. It'd be all worth it.
They're not getting 2 or 3 championships.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying.
They'll be lucky to get 1.
They're going to get some players.
And the thing is, if they're going to get the 1, it has to be this year. There's no other options after this year.
They got 3 years to get some chips.
No,
They got 3 years.
This is it. This is like Lucchini. This is it. What? Lakers got to win this chip now. What? If they don't, they're about to freaking be back in the lottery pick in 3 years.
Yo, don't disrespect my Pelicans like that, though. Straight
I'm
up.
just saying, no, the Pelicans going to be, the Pelicans going to be decent. They got a coach. They got a young nucleus. They're about to have Zion. They about to have a squad. They about to be good this year.
My Pelicans about to be nice. Yo. Don't disrespect the Pelicans, dog.
I'm just going to enjoy watching this Laker explosion because I don't think they're going to win the championship. Then LeBron's going to retire, and then nobody wants to go to LA
They need
anymore.
a Duke player. They need JJ. They need. I hope they get. In all seriousness, they need shooters for real. In all seriousness, if they get JJ. They need to get. They need to get JJ or Seth Curry. If they get Seth, they'll be straight. Not Steph, Seth.
Yeah. All the Pelicans got to do is just wait. Just wait this out.
I don't know about Ingram. I think Ingram gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. We'll see what happens though. They say he good. But all right. That being said, man, do we need to do a basketball podcast, Dave?
No, I don't know enough.
I don't.
That's why you get like.
I'm gonna be
that's
honest
why you get like 2-3 minutes out of it.
Yeah.
I don't watch enough to warrant it. I just know that when you give up 6 players
Kyrie
to
coming
get
back to
one,
his king. That's
it
funny.
isn't going to work out.
Kyrie coming back to his king. That's funny. Hey, whatever it takes, man. Get you a ring, bro. Get you another ring. All right.
Kawhi.
That being said, man, we about to be out. That's your NBA talk for the day. All right. That's all I got, Dave.
All right. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Make sure you listen to us on Spotify, too. Thank you for listening to the Panther Nation podcast hosted by Rashad and David. Please subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and our YouTube channel at Panther Nation Podcast. You can also like our Facebook page at Panther Nation Podcast. While you're at it, follow us on Twitter at Panther Nation PC. And always remember, keep pounding.
Keep pounding, people. See y'all in the next episode. Hell, I don't know what we're gonna talk about next week, Dave. Everybody's off. Ain't no action until training camp.
Look, man, I'm pretty sure between OJ and the NBA, we're gonna have some things to talk about next week.
The draft, the NBA. Y'all want to do an NBA live stream, NBA draft live stream? I'll do it. I'll do it. It's
the only reason why I'm tempted is because I know that somebody in the top 5 is gonna screw this up.
I'll do it. I will live stream the draft.
Know.
I will live stream the NBA draft.
I think I can only make it through the lottery picks though.
If y'all want me to do it, I'll do it, yo.
I'll survive the lottery.
Well,
I don't know if I can survive anything past the lottery.
I got my Pelicans gear straight.
Yeah, you gotta get your Pelicans. Did you see that little thing that they did with the Anthony Davis jersey? And they had a note behind his jersey.
I saw that.
That was hilarious.
It was.
They gave up so much, man. Oh my God, the Lakers gave up so much.
All right, so I might do it. Because I just want to see my Duke players. We got potentially 4. We know that the top 3 going, but
top 3.
Marquise might go. So he might go in the second round. If anything, he might go undrafted. But we know I might just watch the lottery, and then once my 3 dudes go, I might peace out.
But 2 gonna be going after
I might be done in the top 5, yo. I might be done.
You already
in the
know
top 5.
2 gonna be going within the first 3 picks. So
true. I might be done after that.
It's like a John Morant sandwich. You're gonna have freaking Duke players coming.
Hey man, in all seriousness, no, Cam Reddish is not a bum. He's not a bum. So he's gonna be a great NBA player. The college, he wasn't built to be a third wheel. That's not his game. When he came to Duke, he was a third wheel. Nah, when Cam when he goes somewhere and he's able to spread his wings, he's got that Tatum in him. He's a killer. So I think Cam is he's gonna be a much better NBA player than he was in all seriousness.
So you're saying he's gonna be the steal? Somebody that
I think so. I really do.
Toronto can mess around and draft at the end of the first round.
I really do. Nah, he's not falling that far. But I really do think somebody's gonna get a nice player in Cam. He's nice. He's just not that.
Maybe
he couldn't play Boston. He couldn't play third fiddle, man.
Maybe he fall to Boston, but then he'll be third fiddle there.
And in all honesty, I think going to Duke probably potentially hurt him the most. So it just is what it is. But Cam is nice though, for real. He's nice. But yeah, no, I think I'll watch it. I'm gonna watch it, see what happens. No, it's
No,
not.
I'm
That's
gonna
an
watch the
honest
draft
opinion.
because
He's
I
not
just
a
know
bum,
there's gonna
yo.
be drama.
That's an honest opinion. Cam is not a bum. He's not a bum. He's not a bum for sure. But going back to the Hornets, we need Kemba back, bro, and we need a Duke player to make this thing work. If we're not getting no Duke player, I can't rock with him. So you drafting all these Carolina players, man. That's why they trash. But all right, man. Peace out. I'm out.
Shout out to Jeremy Lin, man,
Got him a ring before
NBA
Carmelo.
champion.
Before
Jeremy
Carmelo,
Lin.
which is crazy. All right, Dave. I'm out. I'm out, bro.
All right, man.
Peace out,
Shut
peeps.
us
See
down.
y'all maybe on draft night. All right. Peace out.